Hello everyone, it's Amanda Bach with Boxstar Stamping coming at you with another Stamping Around the World video hop. This is November's edition. And our theme this month was a bag and a tag. I don't make a lot of bags, I make a lot of boxes, so this was a challenge for me and I loved it. I chose the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper. I cut it down to 6 by 6. And the other item you're going to need is, let me see real quick, it is 2 inches by 1.5. And it is scored at 1 so that you can fold it. Okay, that's all you need to make this project. All right, I've already scored this, but since it's really difficult on this pattern to see, I've got a piece of paper to show you. So it's 6 by 6, and I scored it at 1 3/4 and then 4 1/4. On the other side, I scored it at 2 1/4 and 3 3/4. So I'll leave that still for a second so you can screenshot that if you wish. All right, so first item of business, we need to burnish our fold. I'm gonna set this up here so I don't lose it. All right, hope you all are having a lovely day. I can't believe it's already November. Thanksgiving will be here. When this airs, I will be doing a musical. I am music directing a musical right now, and we open November 8th. So that's why I've kind of been off YouTube for a while, because I've been at rehearsal every night. So I can't wait to get back and make some more videos. All right, so this is the narrow. That's my dog scratching. I'm gonna tell him to quit. With the skinny part in the middle, we're going to cut up on the score lines until there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my score lines on there and then over here. So I'm making the flaps for the bag. It's a cute little bag, and it would be perfect for jewelry or little candies, something small. You could put cash in there for sure. All right, so that is all of the cutting we need to do right there. That's it. So now your paper looks like this. All right, so next, I'm going to take these 2 flaps. We're going to fold them in like this to start our bag. My dog apparently, every time I do a video, I kid you not, he just scratches and scratches. Wasn't scratching all day. He just knows. His name is Elvis, and he's a beagle, and he says hi, apparently. All right, so there we go. Get it nice and squared up. Now, I like to use green glue. You could obviously use whatever you want. I think the glue holds together very well. We're going to put some glue right here. Okay, and we're going to fold this up. And you'll notice there's a little bit hanging over. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that in a second. What I like to do is burnish it with my bone folder and really smear that glue around. Get it to stick really well. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, put my glue here. Doesn't have to be pretty because no one's going to see that. There we go. And a little more on this. Love this little bag. It's a bag, but right now it's a box, right? Okay, I've seen this several times. I did this project years and years and years ago, and I'm just doing it with current paper. Okay, so right now we've got a box. Now what to do about these? I don't want to cut them off. So get your Stampin' Pierce mount out. Okay, get your Pick-a tool with the stylus end, the small stylus end. And to make it fold over better, I'm just going to run my stylus right along where it meets. So I don't know if you saw it, but I just scoring right along there. It will just give it a crisper fold. Otherwise, it might not fold exactly perfectly. Obviously, you can skip this step, but I just like to do it. So then when I fold it over, it's perfect. Looky there, okay? One last step that I do recommend. Obviously, it's not needed, but it sure makes your bag look a little better. Take off the tiniest bit over here. Not much, okay? On all of them, all 4 of them, just a tiny bit, and I do mean a sliver. Okay, you can see how much I'm taking off there. Not much. We'll just help it fold in better. There we go. Okay, now I can get rid of that. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna put a little glue in here. Fold it up again with my bone folder. Press it down, and then do the same thing on the other side. Not too much glue because you don't want it squirting out the side. All right. There we go. So it's a little bitty tiny box. Now I thought about, I could make a little lid, or I could make this the lid and put the box made out of cardstock, but this is a bag, so I'm sticking to a bag. All right, so we're gonna need this piece now. This piece, again, as I said, is 1.5 by 2, scored at 1 in the middle. Now, I like to use a corner rounder. Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a current corner rounder. This was the last one. You can get corner rounders anywhere. You don't even have to do this step. So if you want to skip this step, you can. I thought it looked nicer this way, so that's why I'm doing it. All 4 of my corners here. All right. We'll fold that in half. All right. We'll take our box and make it a bag. Pushing in on the sides until it closes like that. Now we need a way to keep it closed. You can kind of finagle your corners with your fingernail and make it more crisp if you'd like. We're going to use this as our opening like that. So we're going to glue one side. Then I'll show you what I want to do on the other side. Don't want to glue it. Okay, so we're going to do this. Get it centered-ish. That is not at all centered-ish. There we go. I'll take that. Get it where I want it. Make sure that it folds. Make sure that it folds. Okay, let it go. Hold it on its side. Take my bone folder. Burnish it down. Okay, so that it sticks really well. I'm going to use a Velcro dot. This is a clear 5/8 inch Velcro dot. I love these. You could even cut it in half if you wish because it's not super big. And I'm going to center, well, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it closer to the end than I am down here. But I am going to try to center it in the middle of going this way anyway. There we go. I'll take that. Okay, then I'm going to carefully peel this side off. Close my box and press it shut. Okay, then I'm going to carefully open it up. Hope that side sticks, and it does. And then I'll go back and give this a good press with my fingers so the Velcro really sticks. And there is our little tiny bag, but we're not done. We need to make it look pretty. These are retired. I'm sorry, they are retired, but there is a current version using the 2023, 2025 in colors. I just don't have it, and since this is boho blue, I wanted to use a boho blue. So if I had those other things, I would definitely use them, and they are in the catalog. And maybe they'll be on my next order. Okay, we're just gonna put a little dot right here, basically so they know that this is the side to open. There we go. There we go. A cute little bag. But it's bag and a tag. So let's make a tag. All right, our tag is going to be super simple because honestly, I'm not a big tag person either. I like to, I make tags, but I don't know. I've got a lot made, so I haven't made many in a while, but that's okay. We're going to use the countryside corners. We're going to use the 1, 2, 3, the third smallest die. And I chose the bunny paper because I thought that die framed the bunny just perfectly. So I wanted my tag to coordinate. Now, obviously this is too big for that, and that is okay. It's just a separate one that maybe on a bigger gift you could use. So they're the same kind of, you know, they coordinate very nicely. I cut another one in basic white. Okay. Now, we're going to take this other end of our detailed trio punch. Of course, as I said, you could just use a tiny little punch. You could use whatever. You could just cut a hole in it. That's okay. this is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. Get that centered with the ribbon hole. That's what that hole is for. So now I have a little ovally hole. We're going to use the basic white and silver sheer ribbon. Now, did you know you can color on this? You can color on this using the side of one of your blends. I did a short not too long ago using that. So I'm not sure exactly how long I want this yet. So let's see if I want about that long. Let's do that. It seems about right. Okay. So I'm going to kind of fold it in half to get it through that hole. There we go. Okay. And I don't know, some neighbor's dog is barking, so if you can hear that, I am so sorry. Now, there are several different ways you can finish your tag. You can get a smaller ribbon, like a smaller blue ribbon, and tie a knot right up here, and that would be cute. Or you could just tie a knot with this, but actually that's not even what I meant to do, is it? Let's try that again, shall we? We're going to fold it in half. There we go, like this. We're going to put this through the hole. That's what I meant to do. Good grief. All right, stick that through. There we go. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Now we're going to take our two ends. I'm going to make sure they're like flat and looking nice and together-ish. There we go. The ribbon's got a little bit of metallic in it, so it's kind of hard to bend. Makes a beautiful bow, though. Looky there. So we're going to zhuzh that up a little bit. I want a little bit more of the silver showing at the bottom. I'll pull that one. I'll pull this one. You could even use yarn, couldn't you? Oh, you could use yarn. Yes, I have a lot of yarn, you guys. I crochet. I got so much yarn. This is a great way to use up your paper with one 12 by 12 piece of paper. You can make 4 of these little bags. I think they make great craft fair items as well. Then I'm going to cut this on a diagonal. And there is my little tag. Now, where do you write your thing on? Your 2 choices. You can do this. You can put to and from on that. Or I kind of like to do this when I make tags. I put the to and the from in there. This also make a cute little bookmark if you made this longer. Oh, a cute little bunny bookmark. Okay. So there is my bag and a tag. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to catch all the other demonstrators' videos by clicking the description box below. And I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Thank you.